So the one morning that I did need to wake up early and get stuff done is the one morning that I sleep in until 6 o'clock. Yeah. Time to go drop the van off, get it worked on. Yep. Hey bud, I'm gonna try to do some recording, okay, real fast? Minecraft. Someone is really enjoying their day off of school today while I sit around doing my work. Yeah, I want to play video games all day. So, one of the big selling points of this house when we actually bought it was the fact that it had an external garage. And that allowed me to find a way to get my creative space to myself. Before we moved here, we had a little office that was kind of actually more of a bedroom, should have been. And we'd had Nikki and my computer in there. We also did that here for a little while until I actually got this all built up and fixed up and everything. But I think it's really important that people have a creative space, a place that they can go to kind of get the creative juices going. And you know, wow, you're way up in the air. Oh wait, that's snow. Oh wait, you're in a cloud. So it is really important that a person has a place that they can go to be creative. Now that doesn't necessarily have to be an entire different room or an entire different house essentially from your regular house. But it does need to be somewhere where you can get to, where you can relax, be not necessarily by yourself, but where you feel comfortable of letting the creative juices flow. So I know that my office here is one big spot that I like to go to do that. I also have found that though I'm an introverted person, going and sitting in like Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, which is better, is very conducive for the creative flow for me. Not necessarily because there's a lot of noise and things like that, but because I've switched up the place where I'm at and I'm able just to sit down and just write, drinking a little bit of coffee, etc., etc. That also goes for like any sort of restaurants or things like that. I know one of my best creative sessions I've had recently with doing a video was going to sit down at Chicken Salad Chick, actually. I just sat in there for like an hour eating my chicken sandwich and just editing away, and it was really, really fun and really conducive because I was zoned in. I was in a place where there was no other distractions, and that really helped me. So yeah, finding a good creative space is very important for the creative process. So finding that kind of creative space to be able to, you know, just let go, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be quiet or anything like that, but somewhere where you're comfortable with just working and getting into the zone of the creative process. Okay, so we had a little bit of a meltdown, you know, on our way out, but we're doing better now, right, Liam?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna go get something to eat, I think, right?
Yeah.
What are you gonna eat?
Something good.
Something good? I think some chicken nuggets, maybe.
And also french fries.
Oh, and french fries. French fries as well. Yep. Okay, here we go.
On your hands.
You know, you can actually find creative places to, you know, just get away and, you know, get those creative juices flowing at a very large number of places. There's really no limit to where you could actually go to find inspiration, to find a place to kind of just relax and work on various things. Now, one thing I would suggest is probably not going to, you know, like McDonald's or something like that, especially if you're fairly like new with the creative process and everything, or if you know you're just now starting to get back into doing things again. Because going to a kind of a busy environment like McDonald's or, you know, somewhere that's really loud, it's not going to be super conducive to thinking, especially if you're going with like your kids or something of that nature, because that just causes even more issues, because you got to help them with everything that's going on there. You got to make sure that they're okay, they're taken care of, and all that good stuff. It's not nearly as conducive for, you know, working. Everyone has kind of a place that's best for them, a method that works for them when it comes to being creative. And finding a special place that you can go to let that out is definitely what you need to do. So another one of my favorite places actually to kind of get creative is actually in the truck. On the way to work, you know, driving, all that fun stuff. I'm able to get a lot of stuff done just driving down the road, you know. I take the phone, put it on record, and just record the entire trip and spew ideas out and things of that nature. It's not that difficult, you know, to find creative places. Anywhere you can go, anywhere you can think of can be a place for creativity. Buckle, buckle. Safety first. Caveat to that. Always practice safety when you're doing this. Don't sit there and be staring at the camera and playing with your phone while you're trying to drive down the road. That's not what I do. This is going to play through the entire way to work. Then I'll turn it off. Which I don't think you'll want to see this entire thing, so yeah. So one final thought today on finding the inspiration anywhere, being able to, you know, get into that creative mood wherever you go. Today while I was at work, I had my notebook with me, just sitting there working away, and I had an idea pop into my head. Pulled out the notebook real fast, wrote down a few things, put it down, went back to work. And just throughout the day, as these different ideas would pop up and come in, I would pull out the notebook and I just write a couple little notes down, and jot them down, and put it aside. So even at work, even when I'm out and about, no matter what it is that I could be doing or that I may be doing, there's always an opportunity to get those creative juices flowing. There's always that chance that something could come up, some random thought that you need to get down on paper. Use whatever environment you may be in. It doesn't matter where you are. Just get that idea out there, get it down on paper, and yeah, be creative. That is all for me today. I'm about to head inside and go to bed because I just got off work. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment below. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. If you want to get updates on when I post these, make sure you hit the little bell on the side there. That is going to be all for today. God bless. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care.